from right here in Cardiff. DI Daniel Todd is here to tell us more. Daniel, thanks so much for coming in today. So let's start by you just telling us a bit more about when and where this sexual assault happened.
Okay, so the incident occurred on the 12th of May earlier this year. A young female victim, just 23 years of age, had been on a night out with her friends in Cardiff city centre, was making her way home when she was approached by a man and sexually assaulted.
In the pink here, just this pink line, we've actually got the route that the victim took. Just explain the context of this map for us, Daniel.
Okay, so the incident started at Pulse nightclub, which is on Churchill Way in the city centre, just off Queen Street, which is the main thoroughfare which runs through town. She then made her way onto Windsor Place, onto St Andrew's Crescent, onto St Andrew's Place, and then she was attacked whilst underneath the bridge that leads onto Salisbury Road.
Just an absolutely awful thing to have happened, isn't it? You've actually managed to gather a fair bit of CCTV from the night, so let's play the first clip and you can just talk us through what we can see.
Okay, so this is the suspect entering Pulse nightclub in the early hours of the 12th of May. Our victim, who's been blurred out to protect her identity, is leaving at the same time as he's entering. And what's quite chilling about this is the way in which he positions his body across her to ensure that she has to brush past him as he goes past.
Yeah.
As soon as then she leaves the club, he turns immediately around, as can be seen there, and follows her through the streets of Cardiff.
Now we've got some more CCTV. This is from outside of the club, as you say, following the victim.
Yeah, so he spent a period of time following her a distance. He's actually made an effort here to cross the road to create that distance between himself and the victim, who's actually in the top right-hand corner of the screen. As they follow up then onto St Andrew's Place, he then quickens up, approaches her, and it's out of shot of camera just underneath the bridge that leads onto Salisbury Road. Is where the attack happens. He engages her in very sexually explicit conversation before placing his hand up her skirt and grabbing her on the neck.
It's terrible and quite scary to see the footage of him following her, knowing exactly what he's doing. We've actually got some CCTV from after the incident as well, haven't we?
Yes, we have, yeah. So this is him returning back into the city centre, walking quite nonchalantly. He heads back to Pulse nightclub, where he sort of loiters around outside, also outside the Capital Centre. He then makes his way up Queen Street. We see him in a convenience store afterwards, which got some stills of, before heading up Newport Road, City Road, heading in the general direction of Whitchurch Road and the sort of Cathays area. And this is where we believe he is staying or residing with somebody in that sort of locality.
Daniel, the victim has actually provided an impact statement, hasn't she, which I'm going to read out now. The victim said to us that the attack has had a lasting effect on her. She thinks about it every day and she now has trouble sleeping. It's made her anxious and it's taken her weeks to leave the house. Was she able to provide a description of the man?
Yes, she has. So the male's described as sort of Middle Eastern in appearance, approximately in his 20s age-wise, about 5'11" in height. Dark hair, dark eyes, quite a well-kept facial hair. On the night in question, he was wearing quite a distinctive beige or greyish gilet that was unzipped with a white t-shirt on underneath, dark trousers.
Daniel, really appreciate you coming in this morning and telling us more. That image is really clear, so if you recognise him, we're going to keep that image on our website. You can take another look, but if you do, please do get in touch. The contact details are on the screen.